The number is 608-270-9933. Lisa, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
You see these mums everywhere this time of year.
I know. So these are what we call garden mums. So sometimes they'll act as a perennial for a couple of years, and sometimes they won't. So if you have them in pots and when you're done, they'll last a while though, because they're pretty tolerant of cool temperatures.
But they want to be in the sun.
They want to be in the sun. If you're planting them in your yard, you want a place where there's good drainage and full sun.
So you can plant them.
You can. You can. It's just that they're not reliably perennial, is what we like to say.
All right. Let's go to Paul, just like me. Let's go to Paul in Madison. Hi, Paul. What's your question? Paul, are you there? Hello, Paul. Paul has a rose bush that doesn't bloom.
Okay.
I have 4 rows of Sharon bushes.
Oh, Rose of Sharon. Okay.
And the 3rd bush, they're all in a row along my front of my yard.
Mm-hmm.
The 3rd bush never opens any blooms. It'll have 200, 300 blooms on it for buds, but none of them open.
It might be a sun issue, so make sure it's getting enough sun.
The other 3 bloom beautifully.
Pardon?
The other 3 bloom beautifully.
It might be getting a little less sun than the others. You never know. So that would be one thing. You could certainly fertilize it and see if you can get them to pop that way. Has it bloomed in the past and just this year it's not blooming?
It has never bloomed in 5 years.
Huh. But it produces flower buds.
Back, I was told that perhaps it's just sending too much out to growth.
Well, if it's producing flower buds, you'd like to see them open. If it doesn't produce flower buds, then it could be a sun issue or that improper pruning time.
But it has buds.
It sounds like it has buds, so I'm a little stumped,
All right.
honestly.
It's unusual for you to be stumped.
Yeah.
All right, Dawn in Madison. Hi, Dawn. What's your question?
Hi, I'm new to botany, and I planted some cone seeds and some bee balm seeds this year, like probably about 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
And I'm wondering, are they gonna make it through this frost, or is there something I could do about that?
If you have new tender flowers coming, new tender plants coming up, I would certainly protect them with a floating row cover or put a pot or something over the top of those tender seedlings. Coneflowers and bee balm or monarda, once they're established, they're perfectly hardy here.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for calling. Let's go to Todd in Edgerton. Hi, Todd. What's your question?
Hi. I have a hydrangea that has not bloomed in 5 years. 2 years ago, I cut it down and it grew back fine. And now it hasn't flowered, like I said. Thank you.
Lots of things not flowering for 5 years. So it depends on the kind of hydrangea it is. All hydrangea, the smaller ones with the round flowers, they need to keep their flower buds from summer until fall. So a lot of people who prune back older hydrangeas, they're pruning off their flower buds. So I would not prune it this fall. I would not cut it back, see what happens next summer. And then I would also fertilize it with a bloom booster and see if you can get it to produce some flower buds for next year.
Okay. Darlene in Dodgeville. Hi, Darlene.
Hi. I am concerned about my pear tree. It is very, very tall. It was here when we bought the house, so I don't know the type or anything. But can you trim them? And when should you trim them? Because it's pears are kind of pitty and have terrible bits.
Okay, so you can prune back fruit trees. You want to do it when they're dormant. You also have to be aware that if you're pruning during dormancy with fruit trees, you're going to prune off flower buds and then fruit for next summer. So just be aware of that. They like sort of a cone-shaped shape, so just make sure that you, as you prune stuff out, that you leave plenty of leaves to get, so that there's plenty of sun on leaf surface, so that they will continue to grow and produce flower buds.
Okay. We are out of time. If you're on the line, stay there. Lisa will talk to you off the air.
I will.
We'll see you on Wednesday, I think.
Yes, you will see me on Wednesday.
All right.